Hello, everybody. Hello, it's Lise from Lisa's Crafty Creations, and today I thought I'd just do a little live, show you some of the things I've been doing. So if anybody's able to join me, that would be great. If not, you can watch it on the replay. Just let me know that that's what you're doing. And I've got a little selection here that I thought I'd show you. One of it's missing there. I can't seem to find it. I have got it there. So, first of all, let's look at the clay bits that I've been doing. I'm trying to upload a video to show you how I did some of it, but it's not saying I haven't got enough space, and it is quite a big video, so what I might have to do is cut it in 2 parts and see if we can do it that way. But well, let's say if not, then I'll have to do something else. So, what have I been doing? Well, there is something missing. That's it there. Excuse me, just dropping everything. Oh, there's still another piece missing. How is it? I've got my orange juice here. Just trying to find this piece while I'm talking to you guys. All I've been doing a lot of painting, trying to paint with clay. Then it was something that Fiona Abel Smith put me onto. And so just thought I'd show you some of the stuff that I've been doing in that regard. And I've also been doing some new veneers, something that I came across just by accident, and then some veneers that I've worked really small. So in the video that I tried to do, I did this flower cane, and then I did a leaf cane on the outside, and then used translucent. Now it didn't turn out quite the way I wanted it, because these still got quite distorted. And looking at the back on the video that you guys might or might not be able to see, depending on whether I can actually manage to upload it, I hadn't really evened these off enough, so they went all skew with a little bit. So I need to make sure that these points are really clear before, are really precise and defined before you actually put the Sunderland clay in. Make sure they stay that way as you put in the filler clay. So when I did this, I actually made a mistake. Hiya, Jackie. So as I did this, I actually made a mistake with the petal cane, and I came up with this veneer here. Can you see that? It's difficult to see with the. It's actually, it looks to me like you would get leaves on the outside. I don't know. It's hard to see. Let's see if I can find a better piece. It might be a better piece to show you. There. So basically the cane I put the wrong way around. So and it came out with this effect here. I really, really liked it. Now these pieces are actually off a handkerchief fold that I did with it, but it was too tight. The handkerchief was too close together, so that it was, you couldn't really see inside the bowl, and it just, it had no give in it, so it just cracked. And I'm pleased it did, because I didn't like the base. That's what I used in the base of it, and I didn't like that. So I'm going to do another veneer using the same technique. And I did actually do another veneer using the same technique, and that's that there. And I used it in the purple tones. Yeah, that's what I thought. Marble or like these forest green leaf things that you can get in the background of something. I thought it looked a bit like that. But when you put it together, you can also get something like that. Can you see that pattern? It's quite dark on the camera. There. Can you see it there? That's better. So I made that with a veneer in the purple, and I thought that would make quite a focal point on it. And I wasn't quite sure whether to add something on the top of it, like put a flower on the top in a more pronounced colour like that, and do some painting on it, a bit like I've done here. So what I did was made a load of leaf canes and flower canes. My family and my dog are doing all right, thank you. My husband's hurt his back, but he's all right. So I did that, and this is one of the that blue flower cane I did. I cut it, made it quite small, cut it, and then put petals in. This is the flower leaf cane. I cut it, and I did it quite narrow and thin. And it had orange. I think it had orange. Yeah, had orange stripes inside it. And then I put 2 layers of that on, and then did these little roses with some little rose leaves. I did some small leaves, and I quite like that, but I don't know what I'd put it on. And then while I was messing around as well, I did this cane, and it's got tiny, tiny little dots in it because I reduced it so small, and actually looks quite nice. So I did another veneer tile with that. Thought it'd make a small coaster, and I may put it in some resin just to level it all off. Put it inside a resin coaster. So that's that one. So what I intend to do with all these bits is put them inside a resin base, and make it look like it's like marble, broken up marble pieces. So that's what and in the same cane, the end bits, I made this. So I used the same end bits of that cane to make this. And this is just lentil beads or swirl beads put together, and I've made it into a bracelet. It actually slips on my hand. But I quite like these chunky bracelets. Other than that, we could make a necklace out of it, which is what I'm going to do with this one. And this one was the ends of, again, end canes, but this, the way I did it was it has like a grain in it, the way it's cut. So rather than me making them into lentil beads, I just cut them into different shapes like that to make them look like stone, gemstone type idea that's cut out of the rocks. So I don't know whether you can see, oh, I'm looking too low there, you can see that pattern in it. So I've made them, and I quite like that one, and I think I'll add a chain onto that one to make it into a necklace. I think it would hang nice like that. Also with the ends, I made these. There's an oval one as well missing, so I don't know, but I made these, and I just filled them into the colours are very dark on there. The colours are a lot brighter, and the square one's better. There's a square one. And it's just like the end plays put together, rolled out, and then put into the backing. and they look quite effective. I've also got a dangle, which I could either use like as a dangle necklace that could hang down, like a long chain necklace. While I was on as well, I decided I did a veneer, and I didn't have a lot of the petal cane to do a veneer with. 3 people here and 3 thumbs up, but only 1 talking to me. Oh, wow. I then made this, and it's not finished. I've left these wires hanging because it's not quite finished yet. It needs a back on. But I made this veneer, and I really liked it. And I put an edge on it and put holes in it to make like a little book. And I put paper behind it, so I can make like a little notepad. Will you put resin on the square pendant with the clay on? Square pendant. Oh, this here, yes, I'll coat that in a gloss or resin. If I get some UV resin, when I get some UV resin, I might coat that in that. But I could paint some normal resin on. Yeah, I'll do the resin on both of those. That's another piece that I did with like the flower. Just painted. I thought these can be made into brooches. The only thing I wasn't happy about was the backing. So what I'm going to do with that is just in future, just use a round circle, place them on, and then leave it so that the clasp will be on just a round bit. And the same with that one. And then while I was playing with the leaf canes, I discovered this pattern. I thought it looked very like a spider's web. That's the other side of it. So I thought, oh, I can play with that a bit longer. So then I made a star out of it, and that could make a pendant. The only thing is they're not, because they're putting on the fabric, they're not lying flat. So I think what I might do is take them off the fabric on a bake and put them on parchment paper. So that's that one. This could be a bit like tidy. It was difficult to get them to line up because I didn't have a lot of the cane, so I was working with just end bits. But as I say, these are just experiments. They're not something that I'll really sell on. These, however, have turned out really nice, and they're the end beads. They're more lentil beads that I'll make. You see them? That I'll make something, either a bracelet or a pendant, necklace, earrings, out of those. So that's all the clay I've been doing. If you've got any ideas what I can do with that, that'll be really, and that, to be honest. Although I think I'll set that in resin, and I might put some of these flowers, make some flowers in a colour that will match, and put them on top and place them in resin. Or do a painting like this on top of it. I might sink that in resin. Make it the right size, add bits to it so that it's a square, and add some more to the painting, because I really like that. I thought that came out quite good. So if you've got any ideas for anything like that, that would be great. As I say, that needs a back on. Once it's done, I'll tie this off a little bit and bless you, tie this off a bit and put a back on it. I was just saying, Jackie, if anybody's got any ideas what I can do with these. I mean, I was thinking of putting this one into a coaster, but I'm not quite sure whether I should put some paint on it or just leave it as it is, or do something like that in a coaster. What to do with that? Do you think that would look nice in a resin coaster? If I did it, squared it off and made the whole thing like a square painting to fit into the coaster. So that's all the clay I've been playing with. I'll put that to one side, sort out. once I get it set in the resin and everything, I'll show you what that looks like. Let's take a drink. So the next thing I've been doing is just playing about with some of the Easy Win subscription boxes, the extra bits that are in them. And the last one was all diamond painting. And I have lost my mojo a bit for diamond painting, I must admit. But then they had the bags, which I showed you live. We did the resin, I covered the resin, sealed the bags on a live. Hiya, Ian. Nice to see you. I'm fine, thank you. I hope you're well as well. Long time no see. So these are the diamond paintings. I've just been shown some of my clay work, Ian. Some of the bits and bobs I've been making. Little book. Paintings, that kind of thing. And these are stickers that I got from the Easy Win subscription box. And as I say, they're all diamond painting, but these are all on the sea themed. So that's the stingray. Then we have a fish. We have a shark. That's quite cute. I like the shark. Then we have the clownfish. There's a little button come off there. I'll have to fill that in. Clownfish. Then we have hermit crab. Another fish. Crab. How's your little boy, Ian? Is he all right? Seahorse. Octopus. And then finally a lobster. So I've done all those today actually. Took me about half an hour to do those. And what I do is I work in colours with these kind of things, because you just get it in a single pack. So you got your tray, your pen, your wax. All your diamonds came in one pack. So you didn't get a set of diamonds per sticker. You got a set of diamonds for all the stickers. So you have to find all the number ones on all of the different stickers. So what I tend to do is work in colours, and I do all the number ones on all the stickers I check, and the number twos, number threes. So then I work through the different ones to make it easier. If that makes sense, because that didn't sound like it made sense. So this is what I got left as well. So I've got quite a bit. Oh, they're spilling out. Quite a few left over. As you can see, there's quite a few in each bag left over. So there's plenty. The only trouble is they've got no DMC code on them. So I really like those diamond paintings, die cut like. She certainly is. Oh, thank you. So what I'll do is probably just put them together or put them in little coloured pots. But more than likely I'll mix them all together, and then I'll use them in some kind of resin work. Because sometimes if they've got DMC codes, I keep them, and if they're special drills, I separate them off, and then I use them. Sometimes, like I did in my cars. I don't know whether you saw my cars, Jackie, or Ian. They'll be in here. These will be in here. They're all key rings. Now the original colours were all the reds and the silvers and the golds, but I want to do some different because they were supposedly going down to a rally. there was going to be a rally on Chrysler cars, so I'd been asked to do a few key rings to take with them. So what I did was used up some of my spare ones, so they weren't all reds. We had some different colours. So what I did was used up. So is that the same? Yeah, that's the same car. So what I did was used my own stash and designed that one. And that was the one that was done according to the manufacturer's directions. Then again, there was this one I did, and I love these cute little cars. I really enjoyed deciding what colours to do them and finding different things that matched. I really enjoyed doing these, and I've got another set that I'm going to do something similar with. There's the green one, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then yes, I've seen them all. There's 5 in a set, so I really enjoyed doing those. I also did some Mickey Mouses a while ago, so I've had some minis, keys. You could make them into keychains, the small diamond painting set in the resin first. All right. Small diamond painting. What small diamond paintings? You mean the key rings? These are actually key rings. These ones here are actually key rings. I just haven't put the chain on yet. And what I'll do is I'll just coat them in the sealant, and then that tends to be enough rather than put the resin on. Or the fish ones. All right, yeah, I could actually layer it so that I could do a layer of resin, put a sticker on, then do another layer of resin and put another one, so that the sort of it looks 3D. Because some fish are closer to the surface than others, aren't they? Or we could stick them into resin to make coasters, key rings, whatever. So that's what I've got to show you today. I'm gonna play with a bit of clay later, because I like playing with clay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play with a bit of clay and do some more petal canes and do some more veneers and do that little back for that booth. I also want to do some veneers for the coasters that I did. I think I showed all the coasters. These square coasters. So what I'm going to do is put a veneer on the back of them in clay. I don't know whether a veneer like that on the back would be too much, or whether to just put a plain colour blend on. So just something like that. So like this. So either something like that. Hang on, I'll get in. Either something like that on the back. So just like a colour blend, or put a veneer pattern on. I don't know what I'll do. I'm going to have a go doing this, and I might make some more petal canes today. I'm not going to get the resin out because it's I've got my good clothes on, and it's a bit messy. And I had such a disaster with it last time. I've got a bit annoyed with myself with it, so I've not done it for a bit. So I'm gonna get to it again, because I found me little emoji molds. So I'm going to make some little emojis. And we can put them onto key rings. There's extra, or bag charms, whatever. People like the emojis, don't they? So I thought they would be nice. So tomorrow probably, although I am going out tomorrow. Anyway, sometime this week, early next week, I'll be doing some resin. I can't do that live because I haven't got enough room on the table. could possibly do some of the clay work live at another time. You think plain would be better? Looking at it, I think the plain probably would, especially for the butterflies. That blue looks quite nice, doesn't it? The sky blue, and I could do them all the same colour, so that they're a matching set, because I do call them the butterfly coaster set, and that's what I've called it. So something like that on all of them would look quite nice, I think. Maybe slightly lighter colours. The butterflies do stand out better, don't they? So I think that's what I'll do today. I'll just do some skinner blends to do those, and then I can bake them, because they bake all right in the oven. I've also got some round coasters that I'm thinking of putting a backing on as well. Some of them just to level them off, really. This one is a rose, and I think if I put it on a pink background, it would bring out the rose a bit better. So I think I might do that. And then there's finally that one. I am on Twitter, but I don't know how to use it. I did get onto Twitter. Yes, at your suggestion, I did sign up to Twitter. I've had a couple of messages, but there we go. I'm on Twitter. What am I on as? I don't know what I'm on as. What's my name on Twitter? I'm on as Lisa's Crafty Creations. But they've put me as Lise Bell with one L 994399252. I don't know what that means. Yeah, it is my name like YouTube, Lisa's Crafty Creations. I have got some recommendations and things, but I don't know what else I've got. So, as I say, I am learning how to use that. Thank you for that suggestion. So that's it. I'm going to go and get busy doing some other things now. So I'm going to love you and leave you. Please remember to pass on a smile if you get the opportunity to. Give me a thumbs up and a like and a share. And anything else you can think about doing would be most grateful. I'd love some more subs. I'm at 46. If I can get to 50, I'll be over the moon. So if anybody would like to share and see if they can find me some more people, that would be greatly appreciated. You too, Ian, and I'll give your little boy an extra big hug. I hope things are all right with him. And take care. Yes, so on that note, I'm going to go. I'll see you later, Jackie. You take care, my love. Get yourself busy. Let me know what kinds of things you've been doing. That would be great. And I'll see you next time, guys. That's good, Ian. I'm pleased. Thanks a lot, love. Bye.